But the reason I wanted to make a video is because I have actually picked up a few new tobaccos online that came in about a week ago, and I've been having a great amount of fun smoking them. They came in from a place called Four Noggins that was recommended to me by a friend in New Brunswick. And Four Noggins, I believe, is out of Vermont, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I went on there, and they have a great, huge collection of tobaccos that I was, I didn't really know what I was looking for. But anyway, I went on, and I knew I wanted to try sort of a heavier English than I had in the past. So one of the ones that I found that was pretty highly recommended on tobacco reviews was Esoterica, which is actually from the island that my family's originally from, in the Channel Islands over in England, between England and France. And man, this is not staying lit. They did not have their highest rated one, Stonehaven. So I went for the third highest rated, which is called Margate, which is really, really good, very English, which is kind of a surprise to me because I haven't smoked a lot of English tobacco before, so it was pretty strong. I also picked up on geez, why can't I think of the name? Pipe Friend CHS. He talks a lot about Billy Bud by Cornell and Deal in his videos, so I picked up about 2 ounces of that, which, unbelievable difference in tobacco prices. 2 ounces from Vermont cost me about $8 or so in the bulk tobacco. And in the metric system, 2 ounces is the equivalent of 50 grams. 50 grams, and up here for 45 grams, we pay about $17 a pouch. So the savings were pretty unreal. I knew that I wanted to try a Balkan mix because I didn't know anything really about Balkans type tobacco. So I tried a Balkan mix called Brits Balkan from fournoggins.com, and it's what I'm smoking now, and I think I could actually kind of take this tobacco to the grave. It's absolutely fantastic. If you get a chance, or have the means, try and pick it up from this place, Four Noggins, like the letter, or the number 4, I should say, and noggins like your head. March 16th, tomorrow, the Feast of St. Patrick, which is great. I'm not much of a celebrant of it in the way it's celebrated over here, in terms of going out and getting plastered, but I will be recognizing the liturgical day. But so yeah, Feast of St. Patrick tomorrow. So it's already March and it's already starting to get really warm. It's absolutely gorgeous out right now. I'd say it's probably about, in the sun, maybe 3 or 4 degrees above freezing, which is just like it's glorious. I can just sit out here practically in a t-shirt, and it's fine. I don't know how warm that would seem to other folks on here, but the weather beautiful. It was sunny all day. I was stuck inside doing work, cold calling people for a story I'm writing. But beyond that, it's beautiful just to get outside and smoke a pipe. Actually, just kind of like to say a thank you to a number of people online who I watch on YouTube specifically. Pipe Friend CHS, I subscribe to you and watch you pretty much all the time. I've learned a ton from you, and I'm always taking recommendations. And I would have loved to have been at that YouTube Pipe Presenter conference in, I think it was in Georgia, or somewhere in the U.S. But anyway, the other fellow who I subscribe to and watch pretty much every video is Ruben, North Georgia Pipe. You know a lot about it, and you buy a lot of stuff, and it's really inspiring to see. And it's really great to be able to talk to you, sort of think through comments, and chat with people. Pipe Man Now, I believe her name's Chris. We've talked a little bit through comments, but when you do post a video, which isn't too regularly, they are great to watch. And then to anybody who comments on my videos, they've actually been getting a lot of hits. The ones I did back when I made the first pipe, which is really inspiring. I love it when people are kind of doing the same thing as I am and asking me questions and that. So I don't know if there's anyone else out there who is interested in the works of J.R.R. Tolkien, but I've been reading a lot of it lately, which has been pretty inspirational for where where I'm going with my studies and that sort of thing, and reading a lot about his devotion to Catholicism, and just taking a lot of inspiration from the characters and the things that happens to them. But what I'm going to do, the other night I came in a little bit inebriated, and somehow wound up laying in bed and came across a really, really great YouTube channel. I think this is pretty much dead. I'm beating a dead horse by lighting it. But came across a really friggin' great YouTube channel with some original recordings of the man himself, Tolkien, reading a number of excerpts from Lord of the Rings, and also has all the parts of the 1988 or 81 BBC Lord of the Rings trilogy. So I'm going to post a link to that in the sidebar, and I might even end this video off with one of those my favorite reading that he does of that.
Farewell we call to hearth and hall, the wind may blow and rain may fall. We must away at break of day, far over wood and mountain tall. To Rivendell, where elves yet dwell, in glades beneath the misty fell. Through moor and waste we ride in haste, and whither then we cannot tell. With foes ahead, behind us dread, beneath the sky shall be our bed, until at last our toil be past, our journey done, our errand sped. We must away, we ride before the break of day.